sandwich smoke allows Exorcist to try and get some shots in there out from A main, but he can't get any. It's Insani leading the pack, of course, with a double, and Safe to follow up. That is 3 kills on the A site and a pistol round win in the books, surely.
Yeah, that's already what you see out of Insani here. I think he's going to be the engine of this MIBR team. When you lose firepower like Lukowski, you think even more weight on the shoulders of Insani, and that is the sort of entry prowess that he brings to the table every day that he plays on this MIBR team. So perfect start there, even with the missed smoke. It just allows him more pathing for the entries right there for Insani to close the distance. And oh my god, he lined up the flank there as well.
Oh my goodness. MIBR, starting off with firepower, I think that's something that they really have. We're talking about like a meta of Counter-Strike where every team's got to have that superstar. Every team's just got to be loaded with firepower.
An extra player now defending this B bomb site here.
A flashbang's good. It blinds Maka, and Insani finds a kill as well in the Exorcist. Maka not quite connecting here. 3 versus 4. Maka finally with the flick, but he goes down low. Bomb on the ground, though. That makes the difference, and Nick's getting caught by gravity. Makes this round live for 3D Max. Insani low, Breno down. And despite the early misses for Maka, now he's connecting. 1v3 for Insani.
He just has no health to get this clutch done. He does have the firepower here. We'll see if he can bring it.
He's trying to spot. Gets on top of the blue train, but not sharp enough. Lucky will connect the bullet necessary. And that will be the first round here for 3D Max. He's happy to do that, and I think a lot of people are wondering, like, hey, is Nyx gonna actually be an upgrade over Lukowski? I don't think in the short term. That's a miss smoke. That's tough.
That's an Ivy smoke that looks like it's thrown from the CT side. So he's completely nullified in this position. That is just an extra bit of utility that they get to use.
Oh, that's massive.
Spam straight through. Gravity gets sidelined in T-Con, and that's an early pickup right there that they desperately needed.
Lucky under pressure right now, has no support. Has to face up the whole team, but that's a great opener. Good flashbang back. Nyx needs this entry, and he delivers. New guy on the block with the aim, and body uppercutted next by Insani. Maka, though, has a chance, but Safe won't give him the opportunity. Bomb to be planted on the A site, 2 versus 4, and Maka with nothing to do. Exorcist will try to make the play back in, but a quick trade from Insani locks up the round for MIBR.
Yeah, just some security right there. A huge opening pick, despite some of the disrupting utility thrown from Nixon towards Ivy.
I mean, he attended a couple of World Cups. He has, I believe, Wikipedia listed as like $220,000 of earnings.
Dang.
Like, you know, he was legit, but obviously this was years ago. Now playing the big boy game. Brennison delivers a good kill in a gravity, and they're just going to shift walk through this. It's going to be a banger flashbang that will get the spot on a Lucky, but on the move, the pistol does it. What a shot, though, there from Exit, though. Body taken out of Cloud. It's Lucky, though, with the second. He picks up an AK. Could he put it to work? Yes. Triple kill here for Lucky. Bomb on the back of Exit, but Exorcist. Is
he flanking brown holes right now?
He is right now. Safe has an open A site.
Oh, there's an opportunity right now. He's going to try and capitalize on it. Lucky.
Safe.
Oh, he's pressing the issue.
Safe trying to take the angle. Lucky trying to make the read. I think Safe knows.
Still has a window of opportunity to get this numbers punched in here and try and find some safety in this post.
Already out from T-Con, though. And Exorcist hits the timing. As Safe will not have a chance to clutch this one. It will be 3D Max taking their second. Flashbang lined up for Safe. Another HE. Devastating utility right now from 3D Max, but the flashbang's excellent. Exorcist out in the open does not go down. His smoke thrown a little amiss there as well with 40 seconds on the clock.
Just a little bit of delay here, continuing to put some time pressure here on MIBR. And now their routes out elsewhere are cut off. A tough shot for Safe, not connected. There's still no motion into this round. They've got to break through here soon.
Safe knows where gravity is, though, as well, so that Molly's going to force him out. Glock available, and Nyx is going to get him. Maka delivers this kill, but it's Exorcist from the corner. Runs out of ammo, though. The 5-7's enough for Exorcist. Nyx now in the clutch. Not meant to be. It's Exorcist working him. 3 rounds for 3D Max with an Exorcist triple.
Oh, man. That is beautiful work. They're so sneaky. You're going to have to make a move, but it's only rifle work that can hold off against this execution. It's only a single smoke, though. There's no flashes.
Yeah, so let's see. Lucky can't quite convert, though. It's a sharp shot out of Insani. Players dropping. There's a second. Bomb going to get planted. Exorcist with the AUG. looking over the site, but doesn't get any targets. That nade, though, oh, it strikes through on an exit for a good chunk of damage. There's nowhere really to stand here for the T side. Insani's got to make a miracle happen, and it's not quite meant to be. Exit,
oh my
next
God.
to fall as Exorcist rolling rotors of that AUG. It puts in 3-4 on the round. Here for the side of 3D Max, they're going to equalize.
Man, I wasn't even scoped up, I don't think, right there. Just tapping heads and knocking them out.
But he does not die. He will stand and fight. 31 HP, and even still feeling furious to tap this smoke. Has eyes on Lucky at the back of the site, so Brennan's going to start scaling fast. He sees a player in gravity, and it's Nyx to get the kill. Lucky still back at the site, though. Brennan needs this refrag to protect that bomb planter. Not needed anymore as he takes down Maka next. Brennan fragging up a storm. 3 versus 3. Exorcist falls next. Litany of trades, 2v2, bomb planted, exit known, but where is Insani in the minds of 3D Max? He's playing from pop. Will they be ready for this swing? Back at the site, he plays his hand. Now 3D Max, no. But access to the bomb.
No smoke.
With no smoke, they do have the kits available for the defuse body, trying to cover. Insani gets him off it, though. Then Lucky delivers a headshot, low HP here on body, but it's Lucky who falls, body on the defuse, has it with less than a second. 7-5 at the half as 3D Max grit their teeth.
The whole first half there in terms of the multi-kills, in terms of holding off that A side and recovering when it was the B side take. So looking forward to seeing if he can keep it up. MIBR still with the 5-round T side though. Oh, looking for some success, but it's Maka now that lifts off here through T-Con.
3 bullets, 2 kills, 1 P250. Nick's walking forward. He's not clearing this, is he? Oh, he does, but it doesn't matter, as Body is also just as sharp on the shot. And a pistol round here for 3D Max could be absolutely devastating on MIBR's map pick. Shadow advantage seen. Body is armorless, but it doesn't matter. No bullets connect for the aim punch. It's Mako with the most precise triple kill. You can't believe it. It's 8-5 pistol for 3D Max. Oh my goodness. Yeah, all the important utility, but as the round drags on, we can see the weakness start to form, but early on, Insani full spam through the T connector smoke.
A good rotate here, extra help on the B side, covering off all the bases. Where's that smoke? That's over towards Ivy, actually.
Yeah. And a swing forward, again, another clear, and Safe is calling it as a fake. In the meantime, out B they go, and it's exit with a lot of damage. 30 seconds on the clock. And now it's 3 Max who are out of smokes. Are they just going to make a play? Are they going to go for it or save? Maka with the entry. Keeps it nice. Breno, quick trade. They have avenues onto B if Gravity finds a quick kill, but the double swing's perfect there between Nyx and Exit. Good team play from MIBR are gonna get them this round.
Yeah, I mean, just didn't seem like 3D Max had much of a direction in that round right there. Again, they lose that opening pick. They're forced to take fights all over the map. One little bit of good timing found for Maka, but quickly traded out on.
But it looks like it's gonna be a fast pop. As flashbangs launch down the ramp, long-range AK is great from Nyx. Safe as well, does re-swing into the fight, and Nyx gets punished. B-side is available, but this is very retakeable for MIBR.
Well, they've got to take this long control here, try and press into the back of the site, and that's exactly what Exorcist is doing. Has he been seen, though?
I think they're going to expect it, as Amali forces him back. And Lucky does deliver a kill. He delivers a second off the Galil. Are you kidding me? 1 versus 2 now for Breno. And has no idea where the other player is in the form of Maka. This is going to burn valuable time off the clock. Breno continues to advance, but he's going to have to make noise at some point. He has a molly, but it doesn't look like he thinks it's possible. And with just a little bit of a rush, a smattering of utility, and losing the AK, 3D Max will win it off the B rush.
What a big 4K right there from Lucky. Again, taking that backline control. This is where you have to live on it. They got Russians in play here. They're going quickly.
I mean, of course, Gravity on his Mac 10, but a great smoke break, and Exorcist just shot in the back. Easy does it. Opening pick for MIBR.
This pop control here is a reaction, though, and Lucky ready to deal with it. Fighting back through this round here. Going to get met by mollies, but able to reposition and equalize, get out of dodge.
Would they even think about going in towards Ivy? They can spread out across the map, but they've run out of utility.
Whatever they do,
an op.
They've got to do it quickly here right now. You've got Aggression coming through from Nyx at the right time, not the right place here. Full control of the B side of the map, so whatever they do next is going to be red. It's going to be telegraphed from MIBR.
Yeah, and again, no smoke. Just a flash for Lucky. Is he even going to use it? It's just going to be the full contact walk into an AWP, but it misses. It's just a tag on the Maka. They get out. They scale. The Mac 10 closes in, but he does nail the shot, but not the second. Off on the floor, so is the bomb, but Exit. Huge kill onto the lurk, and Insani puts in his own effort for a 1v3. Maka to scoop up the bomb, 40 seconds.
I mean, that's valuable in its own right. They're going to hunt it down as well.
They're going to try. I mean, Maka could also just go down after time. That would be equally as embarrassing. But
oh, protection right there. I mean, that's a crucial bit of the weaponry taken out we just talked about.
I'm like, what? Sorry, I was like, are we seriously doing this at 11-7 by USP?
You can't afford those sort of risks at this point. But yeah, he just dropped it in spawn, able to recover it. Oh, buddy, you're not going to push this, right? Surely not. Oh, instant dismissal right there. Nyx fully prepared for that aggression. A little bit of risk-taking required on rounds like these. You're hoping to catch him by surprise, disrespect your opponent, and really steal this one on up, but Nyx is too prepared.
Safe could be in trouble. There's Gravity, picked up an AK, tried to swing, a little slow on the draw there for Safe. Has a full belt, hasn't used any, and he'll drop without a kill. Gravity got a second as well. Catches the rotators. Nyx, though, all on his own on the B site. 3 kills for him.
Oh.
Gravity sees the jiggle peek. They don't see him. Nyx is aware of this potential, however, and now Exit sees the player. Now Nyx on notice. And it's a double kill from Insani to save the day. Nail-biter round there, courtesy of Gravity, but MIBR pull through.
Yeah, this is one of those crossroads where I always think it's worth it, but especially on the CT side of Train. Just gonna think 3D Max needs something in the bag here. Try and put them across the finish line. We'll see if they have that depth.
Speedy. Gravity's already running out with the flashbang. He's already on the A site, but defensive smokes deployed, really limiting his impact. Swinging at air. Exorcist now follows up, but a good swing from Save. Transfers that. Still 2 kills. Go back the other way. 3 on 3 at the moment. Spotty does get himself up onto the train, but no one's picked up the bomb. Smokes now fade. Angles open up for MIBR. Molly doesn't land in its intended position, I don't think.
So that a complete standstill here. No leverage into this round here for the CT side, but also no bomb plant, so you can just try and pluck off some of these pieces one by one. 3D Max got to figure out a way to punch in the digits, and now all their utilities faded away. They've got no ground that's safe here.
High-low setup. Lucky is going to start clearing, but Brennison looking away, not ready for the back of the site play, and then Lucky also caught. The setup is good, and Exit overextends. Maka gets the kill, and 1 kill breaks the whole setup for MIBR. It is map point 3D Max.
Yeah, I mean, just a really speedy rush right there.
Superstars and high ratings. 3D Max don't do that. They are a 5-man unit, and well, one of those has just been picked off because Nyx keeps going aggressive. Absolute maniac. He's gonna get found here by Gravity, who had the bomb on his back, and Exorcist as well, doing great entry work at his availability into CT spawn. Maka is sprinting right now, but I think Exit heard him. Moving forward, Maka moonwalks into him and gives back the advantage. It's a 3 versus 3.
It leaves the A side weak right there, though. There is just a single defender. They're trying to recover in CT spawn, but still in a good position right now. There's Insani on the other end of the wall.
I mean, Insani knows that was not Exorcist. They know there's a player still live in Ivy. In the meantime, a free walkout onto B.
Wow.
But 2 players are here, believe it or not.
Just containing that further aggression is the goal right now. Not trying to allow 3D Max to plant their feet. They don't need to. They have time for this flank to activate. That's what they're leaning in on.
Reno is also moving forward, however, and Exit gets a huge kill. That's the bomb planter down, but where is Exorcist? He's activating here on the flank, but Exit can watch this player up top. Brennison goes down. Exit also drops, though, and Exorcist keeps up the big-time performance. Insani will chase, and Exorcist will lock it up. All for 3D Max as Trade gets robbed. It's off the rails right now, and 3D Max take it 13-9. Yeah, Nyx is going to go leave the A site and try to help out with the red room fight, potentially.
Bringing the bomb back. I mean, this is a good call right now from 3D Max.
But it's on A.
It's re-aggressing.
He sees another player in middle. He wants to fight. He wants to duel. Player up close, but can't flick up to body. And Nick's down low on 11 HP. It's going to be very, very difficult.
He's going to have some help here joining up shortly. I think a smart move from Exorcist not to get too aggressive. Only a flashbang to get onto this site, but donut control. Very valuable in the post plants, and free bomb plant coming through here.
Yeah, no kits either. So a defuse play is going to be very, very difficult. And so we're going to have to see MIBR get some really fast kills here. Exorcist could get caught in a timing here as two players move their way through, but instead it's Body doubling up in CT spawn. Breno will get some kill reward on the way out, but this round is done. Body with the quad to start off here for 3D Max. More strong starts for the French in round 3, and it might be until like round 5 or round 6 before your opera gets a gun. This is a little funny. Nobody has a kit, or else that actually would be a ninja defuse. My caster bomb brain timer knows.
Terrorists win.
That's 4 players go down on the bomb. Incredible KD on that thing.
If 3D Max are able to get any leverage into this site, again, you've already dealt with one of those looting presents. You might not think there's going to be another right around the corner.
Launching smoke. Volley to CT, but that won't keep Insani off of the angle just yet. Now a player peeks into him, but he misses his chance. Nick's behind the smoke at the moment, and Insani does push forward. He drops the bomb and the quick trade from Safe. Now Nick's making his move. It's Safe all the way, though. They don't smoke CT. They try to take the duels, and they get punished. So Gravity, 1 versus 2 with 20 seconds, is not going to go for it.
Be able to teach some lessons in the very get-go. Gravity taken down low, incredibly so.
Nyx.
The very get-go of this round, and Nyx is going to be under pressure early.
That's a nice kill there from Breno, but this is all onto Nyx. Shadow seen and an instant entry from Body. It's clean. Insani long range taps. Not quite there, though, with the kill. He got a dink even onto Maka, but that wasn't enough to take him with a body shot, too. Just too long range for that A1S. Still a 3v3, though.
Yeah, bomb shot down. It's actually far removed from the site here.
And Safe pushes forward, gets taken down. Lucky has the multi-kill. He needed that, too. Gravity was on a late lurk. It was all Lucky, and he does it.
And his position is so possible, and you can see again the energy rising here. They know that just shattered the economy of MIBR.
That was a bit of a gut punch for MIBR, especially in the opener. But the nades! Oh my goodness! That's 4 grenades, 3 Gravity. I mean, still tons of damage dealt. Are they seriously going to continue committing?
They can't. They killed Nyx.
That's
On the B site.
Yeah, there's 3 players here and a couple on low, but they're still going to go. And it'll still work out. The flashbangs were really, really good and kept the pistols at bay. Very risky. As you can see, the health bars, just a dink or 2 in between would be the kills.
I mean, watching Body go in and check the notes as soon as he dies in a round just shows that there's so much trust in the system that's provided. They're knowing that they were walking into a stack and trusting the flashes, trusting the utility.
Yep.
That's value right there.
But 3 players are actually coming back to watch this. And Breno, a wide swing, escort in the rifle, which Body handily dispatches of. Throwing the HE, but Safe with the refrag. Will he be able to escape? Yes. And be able to fight.
B-side also thwarted right now. They're met by smokes. They've just finally cracked through. Made the risk to move on in. But also re-aggression coming in from exit. It gets punished though so quickly.
So it's about to fade. At long. And Nyx pushing forward. Big kill for 1. Trade there from Safe. Back to the 2v2. Mako's alone here with the bomb. 20 seconds. He has to make a decision to go A or go B now. And it looks like it's going to be that A site.
Yeah, you got the rotates being cut off now by Lucky, who's aggressing through Red Room. He can cut off the transition, but it's going to be quick.
Lucky right here, low HP on Nyx on the first. It's easy for Lucky. Next up in Safe. He doesn't hit the instant headshot though, but the bomb is being planted right now. Safe looking for the fight. Gonna charge onto the site. Get the wall bank, but not the kill. So close there for Safe, but not meant to be. It is 3D Max who continue to hold on. That's what I always love about watching 3D Max is you see them make the right call every time. Now sometimes they get destroyed by the firepower. Look, they got eliminated from Fisher by Tai Lu. Jam Young going absolutely nuclear. You know, who could blame them? But they make such great decisions. Here, could they be picked on one? Yes! Safe brings out the op and puts it to work.
Already an opening pick right there. Finally execution lining up here. This small window of opportunity to capitalize on a B exec right now. 3 aggressions rolling through A. It's gonna put a small window on this execution. They gotta get moving.
Yeah, tucked behind the site right now. Brennison hears them moving forward, swings, but gets eliminated. Maka with an incredible shot. Safe locked out of this site. He has a molly maybe to force a fight, but instead is trying to get away. Molly up towards the site pillar, but he has no backup. A swing from long will end him. Or will it? First kill, but can't get behind the box. And the hard-hitting 2-damage dink from Insani is going to force a back away, and 3D Max are running away with Ancient.
There's the opening pick, just null and void right there. It's great timing on the entries. You see the smokes getting tossed down, and there's just no rush.
Soaring and almost being in playoffs to just being eliminated in a pretty mediocre position for this squad.
Yeah, I think sometimes challenging some of the best teams is always a bit of a challenge to level up in that department for 3D Max. MIBR's in the bread and butter here, and another great opening right there. Flying Mac 10, that's what Gravity's buying it for.
Fast sprint up, Insani needs this duel, he does get it. A bit messy in middle. He sticks around, he's looking for the extra fight, he wants that multi-kill. Especially with Exorcise low, that could have been it. But instead, new set of utility, and Insani will still get it. Non-stop production from this guy, but it could be given back. Lucky, I think he saw the barrel. And inside the doorway, gets an easy headshot, gifted right back. That is the bomb spotted, but still devastating.
Yeah, just a little confusion right now in MIBR as to where they head. Execution lining up towards this B side, but again, never a massive rush. Volley of utility tossed out here. Oh, and the spam eliminates Safe. He's just thinking he's tucked and covered, but still making strides in.
It's finally time for this new blood to show up. Has not had any action whatsoever.
Okay.
Maneuvering on the smokes. It does fade. 2v2. It's all on Nick's decision-making here to make this round possible for MIBR. He is versus 2 players. Gravity pushes forward, but Nyx can't get it. That is the A site open, and it is Insani on a long journey, and he's looking like he wants to try this 1v2.
I mean, you don't have a lot to lose here at this point. 3,000 in reserve. Kit, smoke and play.
He'll move forward, clearing out the short side. It's a crossfire between Mac and Cave, and Gravity as well. Double swings perfect. And Insani stood no chance. The best players in the world wouldn't stand a chance.
Opening picks just feel like they don't really matter all that much up against this team, especially if you're going to try and press the issue and give those picks back.
I mean, obviously, you're just trying to end the round. Maka on the off, but it's a bit sideways there. Wallbangs from exit actually put in some good damage, making that kill possible. Maka, not even burned out. CT Molly's total spread was not increased, just the rate at which it does. So, plenty of room there for Maka.
Oh man, they gotta be careful at giving these duels back right now, but there's another fight from Safe. He reaggresses and is able to offer up more success in the openings.
Audi, though, he burns Insani. He knows he has a duel up against him, but no HE to continue the pressure. Oh my goodness, instead he's going to go knife out. They walk into each other, but mouths are not moving for either team. I don't think either player realized. Body does cross, however. How will 3D Max play this? They've already walked out A. Oh my goodness, Lucky's walking through the smoke! And Body activates as well! It's perfect for 3D Max! Safe though, good quick scope for one and another! It's going back and forth! It's cinematic here on Ancient. Maka now tossed into the clutch. He has an AWP, and this is winnable. He runs back into Donut though, will make no secret of his move. He's onto the Tech 9, and it's gonna swing and destroy Safe into the 1v1 for Maka! Craziest round of Cologne so far, you gotta think. Maka needs the flick. The ninja defuse though is coming through for exit. And it's the Tech 9 spams off the mark. It's a ninja for exit. Insanity here on Ancient. The no-scope even connects, but it's just a leg shot. It'll be the second round for MIBR.
Man, what a pullback effort right there rolling out from Safe, man. Desperation setting in. And delivers the 3K. A little bit frustrated with the end of that round for him, but still redeemed by Exit's clutch.
Oh my god. I don't think I can imagine anything more insane than what I just witnessed. Safe somehow battling back 2 kills. Maka nearly in the clutch fight. A body out here already moving. 10 HP. Will the smoke spam get it? Instead, Nyx is going to be under pressure. He doesn't get his volley down in time. He surely goes down. He does get 1, but a 3 versus 4 in an open A site might call curtains on this half for MIBR.
He just drew all the rotates right there. Nyx was on an island. And Sonny trying to pick up the pieces here, but gonna try and make a quick move here through Temple.
Now making noise. Now revealed, and this player on the boost too that can watch this angle. PG. And MIBR's hopes here in this opening match are looking grim. 10-2 looking likely. Swings are sharp here from 3D Max. Calls are perfect. Beautiful Counter-Strike we are witnessing from this team. Smoke onto the bomb again. That was what got them in the details in the last one, but this won't be happening for Safe and Exit again. 10-2 here. Domination from 3D Max. Might have got eliminated by Tai Lu just a couple days ago, but they've come back here in Cologne with a vengeance.
And Sonny, but they're going to need every last bit of muscle here to try and pull back this deficit.
Exer sees dual Berettas and 3 players about to be on his screen. Will he swing? He does, but no kills. Instead, he sticks around and gets owned by Breno. Banger flashbang as well. And Nyx will clean up. A pistol round for MIBR could extend this game.
Able to scale in here, waiting for the utility. Gravity going to be met outside looking in on these smokes. Looking for some desperate spam. Connects a little bit of damage. A bomb plant going to be confirmed here. And MIBR looking like they've got a little bit of motion in this second half.
This round's not over. Maka, though, does get goosed. Reduces his effectiveness. Safe thinking about the swing. And hears him running away, so does not take out Maka. Now Gravity sees a foot. Oh my god. This is not possible. They don't have a kit, and Sonny's got some sharp shots to keep this one under wraps. MIBR on T side. What can they get done?
This is the start they needed here. Hunting down the pistols. They've got to run away from the bomb too. Able to do so for Safe, and it's Sonny chase it down body. Nothing held on to whatsoever for 3D Max.
I feel like people buying the Desert Eagle just don't know. Not the whole team can buy a Desert Eagle, that is. If you're going for long range fights, Desert Eagle is your weapon of choice, which is body here in the middle. But if you're doing anything closer than that, MP9 half armor run and gun is a great way to win these kind of rounds. It's not looking like this round though, Cole.
Not at all. They're gambling a little bit here. Again, this offers up the opportunity for 2 kind of force buys for the price of 1. If you call it a save or try and play a containment game with the MP9s, you can get $600 for every kill. And then you can try and do it again in the next round. 3D Max go a little bit gambly on the stack, don't get rewarded for it. Body sticking around here being a nuisance. That dink will scare him off.
Yeah, the pacifism round. Some people call it the unicorn round, I guess. Retaining presence on the A site.
Doesn't seem like it's phasing the decision making though from MIBR. They
no way.
Out.
No way it's going to be back-to-back unicorn round.
Well, I think at this point you try and actually get
okay.
the MP9s.
Yeah, body. Yeah, that's. Oh, he's diving away. He's diving away. No,
wow.
No way. Is this gonna happen? Body could get spammed through the smoke.
Well, the MP9s are starting to kind of close the net here.
Okay.
Again, every kill you get is going to amplify your purchase in the next, and that bomb does force a lot of repositions.
Yeah, but if they go CT again, they'll face off into body. No, okay, they're going A main. So CT's the way to go. Body the lone sheriff down here. This is his part of town, and he's going to be able to laser down the first. This ain't IEM Dallas, though, so he's only good for 1. And the MP9s, I mean, I would want to see... Oh, they're all in the corner. Oh, and the defuse is going to lure him out a little. I think Insani's going to go down. He's not. Maka does fall. I mean, the armor's worth a little bit, but we're throwing out all these MP9s or M4s now.
That pulls out the utility. All the tools at their disposal for an opening pick, but running through the flames right there is Insani can't make the escape.
But they know that's body. They know that's one of their A anchors. And so Save is going to start making moves out from A main, and the A site is completely empty. Lucky might have a chance, and now that B lane's getting cleared, I think the alarm bells are ringing here for Lucky. But the shadow advantage is big time. The Safe won't spot it, however. Easy kill onto Safe. Full belt to utility here for Nyx. Bomb plant as well will be good, but Bren isn't holding on. And stops the weapon from being picked up, bring it back to a 3 versus 3. Another Molly, though, deployed by Nyx. That could have gone to the bomb. Instead, they're just going to run right past it. 3 players sprinting through Donut, already out on the site. Easy kill in the exit, and this retake is fast. They failed the boost as well, and they've seen it as well now. Both players watched here in A main, smoke onto the bomb, defuse beginning. This is a 10 seconds, but it doesn't matter. The kills here from Gravity and Maka bring 3D Max to 11. Gets away from the laser beams. It will only get singed down to 16 and then dies. Lucky gets it. The 4-man collapse inbound of the B lane. 3 players drop to Lucky. 3 of a kind again. Now Insani having to make the move out of desperation. Nyx does have space on A.
Oh, the bomb has to be recovered though. Exorcist might cut this off.
Oh, Insani with the monster shot. Is he ready for the next? No. Loses the bomb. Nyx has to backpedal it. 30 seconds.
And MIBR have a couple good rounds in them. But as soon as those rifles get brought out from 3D Max, it feels like curtains called instantly with the motion in the round.
MIBR just unable to shoot back. There's nowhere to stand for MIBR. The bucket position was flushed out by wall bangs and utility. Now mid, about to be cleared. Smoke break, and the Galil's not enough. It's a double from Body. Insani did the damage, but not the right weapon. And this could just be the series as Lucky continues his tear.
Just absolutely blew this round open right through the smoke. Safe. Looking for recovery on 13 HP. Breno not making any strides into this round. Absolutely no ground gained.
I mean, 3D Max have looked rough in recent tournaments, have been looking like a middle of the pack team. And this kind of dominant victory really is a breath of fresh air for French Counter-Strike as a whole as well. Obviously, you have Team Vitality to look up to.
Yeah, they're doing pretty good.
Walking to their doom. Lurk smoke for Safe. Desperation. It's Breno on the AK. He's done some great things with that rifle, but is this going to be that round? It'll be a trade from Safe, but a 13 HP 1v3 is not the finest situation to be in. Body moves forward, trying to close in. Safe. Can't miss a bullet, and that he does. Gravity will lock it up. It's a 2-0 for 3D Max. Dominant on both maps. They are looking fresh to death in Cologne.
Yeah, decisive victory here. Another sweep against a team that they've had the number of throughout this year so far. And they do it again, looking so incredibly comfortable, even despite, I think, both these teams having some challenges.